What's up, Fence World? Well, we gonna start getting on these videos again, boy. Let me just tell you. Hope everybody's doing good out there. And Mr. Fence, everybody. Hope y'all are having good. I've seen a lot of these university things going on. I can't think of the gentleman's name, but out there in Las Vegas, I've been watching this stuff, and you know, I might have to start going to some of these things. My little old ass, you know. You teach an old dog new tricks. Anyways, I just seeing how everybody's doing today. It's a beautiful Friday. I'm going to, actually, a customer I signed a contract with, they actually want some more work done, so I'm going to do that. I got some residential stuff coming in. I got a couple other fence companies that want to collaborate on some work, and I'm good with that. I'm not one about all the competition bullshit. If you want to do all that, that's great, that's fine. I don't have nothing to prove. I've been doing this long enough. I don't care. I am comfortable. I am secure with my manliness and everything I've achieved in life. I've been very blessed by a good man upstairs. I have a wonderful family for the most part, and we all got our problem childs. But it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Hopefully all this is coming in pretty good. I think I'm gonna get a mic set up. We got our new YouTube channel we're working on. Me and the honey. We're doing Bass Bandit. There's a lot of Bass Bandit out there, but we got Bass Bandit apparel, which goes with our YouTube, and I think our TikTok is Bass Bandit 2026. I kind of mixed up some stuff to kind of get some things, but they're all linked together. They'll all pop up. But some comical shit, man. You know, the shit you go through when you're on the boat with your old lady, your girlfriend, wife, whoever you want to call her. You know, I like to call mine pain in the ass, but I love her. I'm just kidding. A little bouncy there. It's nice to get to finally relax, because we all go through a lot of shit building our company, and the time and the family life some of us miss out on. Some of us get it right off the bat, man, and God bless you guys. You know, there's a fine line between jealousy and enviness, and everybody crosses both every once in a while. But if you keep your moral balance, your compass, and you do what you need to do in life. I try to, but I'm very happy to see everybody being successful. Some I wish I was where they are, but then nobody sees the background of it. And it's not all peaches and cream, man. When you're successful like that and you're big, dude, could you imagine having 40 trucks and just a third mess up? Maybe not even that day, but just throughout the week, the callbacks. 40 trucks and a third of them. Yeah, I'm good. I had 10, I think, at the most one year. It was the worst year of my life. I hated it. It sounds awful to say, but at the end of the year, man, I fired everybody. I regrouped, man, because nobody cared. Nobody cares. I think that's the biggest problem, man. Nobody cares. And that's what we take on. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying everybody doesn't care, but the majority doesn't care. They're there to get a paycheck, rightfully so, which I understand. I'm not against that, but have some courtesy. Be grateful. I'm not saying you gotta kiss ass or nothing. I'm not saying that, dude. But I think people forget how hard it is sometimes to do in any business. Being the owner. It's not all easy peasy, man. There's a lot of shit we got going on that we do that's hard, that people don't see behind the scenes. They don't see the breakdowns. They don't see the aggravations. They don't see the, doing estimates till 10 o'clock, 11 at night. Sometimes. Taking multiple calls, making sure you're keeping your calendar up to date. There's programs for all that stuff. I get that. I'm not saying that it's super hard anymore, but, in the past, us old timers, I guess if you want to call us, man, I wish I had 20 years back, So many things we do different than we know now. That saying of "I wish I knew then what I know now," it cannot be more true. It really can't. But don't take it in any way that I'm not grateful for what I do have, because it could always be worse, man. You could be worse off. You know, excuse me, sorry for that. I go on during these damn videos. I don't know why. I just do. Maybe because I'm fat and it's a lack of oxygen, you know. But we're gonna work on that. I'm gonna try. I just turned 50, and I'm not as gracious as James Williams Fence in Palaca, Florida. He's I think 78. Sorry, James, if I added on a little, you know, but I think that's what it is. Really, really good guy. He's got 2 sons. One's got his own company too. You know, we all bid against each other, but I think in my heart we're all, you know, damn near family and friends. I'm pretty sure they feel the same way. I mean, you know, business is business at the end of the day. Oh my Lord, I'm yawning about running to this truck. But yeah, you just take it with a grain of salt. But I just want to get on here. Like I said, I'm gonna be trying to do videos, you know, at least every couple days, and talk about shit and you know, what we deal with, and maybe even do some reviews on some videos I've seen of my own opinions. Not judging, just giving my opinion, because opinions are like assholes. Somebody's got one in their life. But anyways, I don't know, man. I tried the I took a break from the business for a while, on another note, and it worked out. I mean, really well, honestly, in all aspects. It really worked out well. It taught me that I could leave the business and still be able to run what I need to run about it, and manage a couple of the guys I have. I don't have the big crews anymore. A bunch of stuff might be changing, might be adding on. I don't know. I'm gonna see. But you know, we're gonna see where it goes with that. But anyways, yeah, I took a break about 6 months. I thought it was gonna be permanent, but it just didn't work out that way. I have some customers that I mean, we all know how it is. We try to show customers that we've had a long time in relationships with, and contracts, that we have the people that can do it. But they, for some reason, as the owner, sometimes the people just, they want you. They want to see you. Even if it isn't you there all the time, they just want the reassurance that you got their interests taken care of, you know, because my guys are good. They're polite, they're respectful, but I don't know how everybody is with start times. Me, I like starting early and getting out early. I'd rather get to a job 6 o'clock, set up 7 o'clock, start rolling out, doing the work, you know. Some places you can work earlier, but here where we're at, 7 o'clock is noise ordinance. You can't start anything before 7. I mean, you can, as long as you're being quiet. But so, you know, we'll go from there. These guys are like 9 to 4s, 3, 2, and I told them, I said, guys, you got to get there early. You know, you get in there at 7, you get out by 3 or 4. You know, just when it's starting to get hot here in Florida, and you make that money quicker because they're paid by the foot. So instead of thinking that way, sometimes they just, you know, which, I mean, I guess in all fairness, it's a double-edged sword. You want subs because you don't want to deal with hourly people and micromanaging, but then you have to remember, when you hire subs, to an extent, they're subs. They start when they want, they end when they want. You would preferably have them hurry up on the job and get it done, you know. But I mean, it's kind of like wishing an hourly guy would bust their ass and hurry up and get done. Nobody is going to put into our business what we put into it, because it's not their business. They're building our business. So I get it. I understand, you know, So, me personally, when I worked jobs, I was at work early because I just wanted my day to go better. I wanted to get done earlier. When I subbed, I heard I've got it done because I get my money quicker. You know, the longer you're working on a job, the less you make per foot. Everybody knows that rule. That's just how it is. You know, and they've done jobs where they've, you know, and granted, don't chop me up too bad on this. I understand other people are faster. Believe me and my brothers, you know, at the time, and now one brother, are fast. We can knock stuff out quicker than most people with just the two of us. Because when you're in sync with somebody, man, you know what the next step is. The next guy's got it. You're flipping back and forth. You're good. We all know that rotation and that movement. You know, it's like a dance. You just know where the next foot is going, and it's pretty cool. But some guys, they're all right with the drunken man kung fu hoochie. They just don't care. You know, they're gonna do what they do, and that's what they do. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But me personally, even at 50, man, I want to get in, get done, get out. You know, like right now, I'm on my way to appointments. I want to get them done, and I want to go do with my day what I want. I mean, if you work your 8 hours in 4, then shit, man, you're kicking ass. If that's what you got to go. You set it, you knock it out, you hurry up, you get it done, and you know, it works. But some people aren't like that. So hopefully I'll find a few more that are. And the guys that are, I don't care. They can do whatever they want to do. And they can take their time if that's what they want to do. You know. But, I don't know. I think that's about it. I think sometimes, man, I talk like a damn politician. I'll go to one thing and I'll flow to the next thing and back and forth. So I'm trying to stay on task. Sometimes it gets hard to see squirrel, you know. So, but like I was saying, we're working on a new channel. It's called the Bass Bandits and Bass Bandit. And then, like I said, we have Instagram, we have TikTok, we have Facebook, we have YouTube. You know, you guys check it out. It's funny shit, man. I got one on there where, dude, we all know what happens when we eat crystals. You should not be eating crystals and going fishing the next day with your spouse. It's not working out. You know. But we have fun in the videos. We give each other shit. We're going to do some educational videos. Like I'm working on an aerator because I haven't found a bass boat yet that I want, but I got a Carolina skiff. And, you know, so we're just doing some other things. So you definitely got to have variety. I think that's where I was getting with this. Is you got to have some variety in your life. You just can't have fencing. You got to be doing something else. Whether it's, you know, spending time with your family, whatever. Try to make the time. I know everybody sometimes will say, well, that's easier. I got to grind right now. Yeah, no, if that's what you want to do. But you might make a mistake and inadvertently push them all away because all you're doing is worrying about work. And they feel neglected and left out, which is rightfully so. I don't think there's a perfect balance, as people want to say, oh, you know, you can balance it. Well, no. But if you at least try, I think it won't be as frowned upon. Oh, look, I'm going past one of my other buddies, Dave Stevens, all-pro fence. He's in Palatka, Florida. You know, most people won't do this. They won't get on and talk about other fence companies. They talk about themselves, or unless it's in training things. I don't care. I like competition. I like having fun. Friendly competition, fucking around with each other, just having a blast. You know, what are you doing? Are you doing this? Oh, yeah, well, what'd you do that? Well, how the hell did you do that? You know, cool. But I'm back. So I'm about to hit up everything, the county, the state, the city. I guess I'm not going to leave commercial like I thought. We got one coming up September. That'll be some great videos and some content that I'm going to be trying to do. Maybe this thing takes off, or maybe I just stay a 50-year-old guy talking to myself on a fucking phone. Who cares? This is like the perfect vent. I don't have to aggravate my fucking friends or anything else. I can aggravate all you guys. And all you guys can go on there and quit. You're bitching, you're fucking nagging. Quit whining. I'm like, fuck you. I'm whining. I don't care. At the end of the day, though, no harm, no foul. I mean, say what you got to say. This is Joe, a.k.a. the motherfucking fence god, signing out. You have a blessed and great day, guys. And I hope all your dreams come true and all your fishing and fencing. See, I plugged my fishing in there. But in fencing. So y'all take care. All right. Do great.